hello, 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 hello. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Miss Arlene. Hello, Jassy. Gypsy's in the house. How we doing? I have my hot glue gun heating up, so because if we don't, it's gonna come up. All righty. Okay, well, we're going to give everybody just a few minutes to show up and come in because, it's only 2 minutes after the hour. And, sometimes people have to, wait for YouTube to get off their butts. Because let's face it, YouTube's not, the best at putting out announcements. So let's see. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., I am going to go and get started picking up that giant consignment. And wowzer, just wow. I'm going to go get that. And I'm taking 3 vehicles. Hopefully it won't be more than 2 trips. And I'll be back here. And probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock, we'll get started with our regular January sale, the first sale of the year. It's not a big one. It's a little one. Hey, Sherry. And Tuesday, I'll probably get started, getting that straightened out. Because I'm going to be busy on Monday doing boxing, boxing up stuff and billing and all that. So, hopefully, by the end of the week, if I really stick to it, I should have at least got it sorted to, what's sellable, what's not sellable, and hopefully in categories. Like this is all dye stuff, that's all stamping stuff, this is all tools, that kind of thing. And then be able to break it down a little bit better. Trying to reach out to several different groups to see if, stuff that is not sellable, if I can send it. And it's not sellable because it's bad. It's not sellable because not a lot of people want to buy these woodblock stamps. But for certain people, kids, older senior citizens, this is actually a better, because it gives them something more to hold on to than the acrylic block. So those types of things I'd rather send to senior centers and to, youth groups and things like that. That way, we're not sending it to a landfill. Because the wood will disintegrate, but the rubber will be there forever. And this way, it gets used. It gets a new home. It gets loved. So, we do that. If the pens are dried out, the markers are dried out, unless they're refillables, they're no good. You know what I mean? Anything that's mostly used is no good. Cardstock, unless it can be broken down into smaller packs, is no good. You know what I mean? So I have to kind of go through it all and see what's there. Paper punches are great and they're sellable, but if they're broken or they're stuck, they're not sellable. You know what I mean? Yeah, incomplete sets, hard to sell. Common scrapbook paper. If it's the cardstock type scrapbook paper for like recollections, that's hard to get rid of. But the paper is easier to sell. So I have to see what's there. Go through it all, clean it all up, see what we can sell, what we can't sell. And, you know, like stickers and embellishments you can sell, but a lot of it that I've seen, there's a fair part of it, I'd say at least half of it, is from the Dollar Tree. And unless it's like one of the really desirable ones or the older ones, nobody's going to want them. So, but senior centers, YMCA's, schools, those places will take those things because they can use them. So we'll get it worked out. All right. Okie dokie. Oh, timer. I knew I was forgetting something. We're going to have to change the batteries in that thing soon. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to suck down some Aleve, I think. Okay. All right. Well, it's now 8 minutes after the hour, so let's get started kind of talking about what we're going to be doing here. So we are playing mixed media. If you've never played before, it's pretty easy. I will give you a prompt, and then you will do whatever it says. So if it says to add blue, you will add blue to your paper. If it says to put on an image, you'll add an image. Whatever it says. Okay? Think outside the box. Now, some of the prompts are pretty straightforward. Add blue. Add spots. Those are all pretty straightforward. There are some that some people may not have. Alcohol inks or sprays. You may not have any. Happy giving birthday. Oh, yeah, it was a good day for you, right? Well, it started off kind of crappy, but it may have been better by the end. Let's see. So alcohol inks and sprays. You may not have an alcohol ink or a spray. If you don't, that's okay. We can tell you how to work around it. Markers or paint pens. You may not have paint pens. Your markers may be it. Water-soluble crayons. You may not have those. Oil pastels. You may not have, but we can give you something, okay? If it says that you have to add sparkle, that does not mean that you have to dump glue on your paper. You could use washi tape that has sparkle on it. You can use a sparkle spray if you have one, or maybe you have a Wink of Stella. You could use that. If it tells you to add an embellishment, that really covers everything. You could put a pearl on it. That would be called an embellishment. Household stamps are things that you would find around your house. So a fork, a credit card, the top of your glue, whatever it is. That's a household stamp. Let's see. If it tells you to use paste, let's see, where is it? Texture paste. If you don't have texture paste, use anything that says paste. I don't care. Glue. What else? Collage element. Again, that's anything you would put in a collage. A collage element can be anything. So, have a blast with it. We do not pull them. We allow the computer to draw them for us. That way, we're not getting... Nobody has predetermined what we're going to be doing this week, except for the computer. Once I tell you what it is, we'll explain it if it needs to be explained. I'll hit the timer, give you 5 minutes. If you need more time, you tell me you need more time. We'll give you more time. Okay? Hello, Miss Carla. Carla. All righty. Let's bring up the random number generator. Come up. Thank you. All right, there are 47 prompts. I have 0 to 40 in here with no repeats. Old school paste was yummy. Were you that kid? That explains so much. All right, here we go. First prompt this week is number 8. And number 8 is to finger paint. Yes, get some paint, get your finger. Finger paint. Okay? 5 minutes. There you go. Vibrant violet. Need more paint. I have big fingers. Ah, 3.5 minutes left. Palm painting. Hee-hee. Okay. I now need to clean my hand. A little carried away with the finger paint. Hand paint. Just about 2 minutes left. Take your time. Have some fun. I'm going to dry this thing. I remember to use satin this time. So I'm not sitting here going, is that dry yet? A little over a minute. It's a masterpiece, I tell you. All right, we got about half a minute left. If you need more time, just let me know, and we'll give you some more time. But, you know. All right, does anybody need more time? That was pretty self-explanatory, right? I did not eat paste. I put it in my nose like a normal person. Oh, what paper am I using tonight? Tonight I am using mounting board. It's for specimen mounting. Hearing and seeing no one, we shall proceed. The next one is number 40, and number 40 is add magazine or book graphics. Add magazine or book graphics. There you go, Arlene. All right. Magazine or book graphics. You can add them any way that you want. Swing my cart this way because that's where my magazines are. Oh, crap. I should start the time. There we go. All right, we got 5 minutes. We are still working on this book, getting pictures out of it because some of the pictures in here are fun. You know? Ah! I almost dropped it. Magazine or book graphics, huh? We're not getting anywhere, guys. Okay, I didn't find anything in there. That's unusual. Usually I find something I want to use. Nothing. Well. Hmm. Oh, we only got a minute left. I'm just barely getting started. Uh-oh. Sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Does anybody besides me need more time? Give me a second. I gotta put this down. Once I have this down, then we can move on. Sorry. I need more time. Ugh. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm done. Does anybody else still need time? All right. Let's pick the next one. 37. 37 is add shapes. Add shapes. You can put any shape you want in here, and you can do it any way that you want. Okay? You want to stamp shapes, stamp shapes. If you want to die cut some shapes and put those in there, do that. Whatever it is you want to do, add some shapes. You could draw them. Totally up to you. Hmm. Shapes, huh? What do I got? What do I got? Well, guess we'll go with the old standby. We'll draw some shapes. I guess it's going to be purple today. That's the pen I grabbed. Got about 3 minutes. No rushing. The only person who needs to rush is me. I need to make sure that my butt doesn't slow anybody else down. What I wouldn't do for a add black right now. Happy New Year, Miss Dana. Just about a minute and a half. If you need more time, let me know. All right, we are slowly coming down to the end here. I'm going to go put my paint away. All right, y'all, just a couple more seconds. We'll pick the next one. All right, anybody needing more time, or can we move on? I'm hungry. All right, we're going to go ahead and hit the next one. The next one is 20. Add hot glue. If you don't have hot glue, add regular glue. How the hell am I going to add hot glue? I don't know. Every time this prompt comes up, it just wastes my hot glue. I think what I'm going to start doing is putting colored hot glue in here before we get started. I can turn that off now because it's not going to come up again. Hot glue. Of course, you know what will come up? Add texture. I didn't hit the button. So I have no, when that dies, that's when we know we're up 5 minutes because that stays on for 5 minutes. Okay. So I'll just watch the clock. And I say that because most people are waiting for their hot glue to heat up right now. So if you're waiting for your hot glue to heat up, you still have a couple of minutes because I have no idea how long it's been. Now, this week's craft with me, the upcoming week's craft with me, I went ahead and put all of the stuff in a Facebook post for you because you have to actually join a Facebook group to get access. I mean, you can quit after if you don't like what's there, but you got to quit. You got to join, in order to get access to the items. Because it's a Facebook group that's giving this stuff away for free to their members. And it is Scrimpin' Mommy. And it's pink. You bought a new glue gun just to do this. I usually turn mine on so we don't have to do the glue gun prompt, but it faked us out today. It went, no, you're going to do it. I had rounded my corners and now they're not rounded and I want them back to rounded. All right. that's going to be the 5-minute mark. So if you still need some time, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to wake the phone up and we're going to hit the next prompt. Let's just get these rounded out. Okay. What a mess. What a mess, what a mess, what a mess, what a mighty good mess. Okay. Anybody need time? Good thing you're a craft supply order. Well, no, you're curating a collection, personalized collection. The next one is number 7, and number 7 is add tissue or napkin to this mess. Add some tissue or napkin. Now, that can be you decoupage it down using your Mod Podge. You can use a medium and put it down. You can use regular glue and a little water and put it down. You can just glue it with regular glue. You could do that, dip it in the glue and pencil thing if you want. However you want to add it. Just add some tissue or napkin. And by tissue, they mean tissue paper. Okay? I think it's going to be napkin today because that's what's on the top. Ugh. And it's going to be this one. This is the one I got. So. Oh no, it's awake. It's awake. And it's coming after me. I got 1. 2. Yes, I know I could use a water brush and this would be so much easier, but would it be as much fun? All right, we got 3. Wrong bottle. Wrong bottle, Nelson. This one. There we go. Once you shake it, nothing shook. And I went, oh, that's not the right one. Okay. What a mess, what a mess, what a mess, what a mighty big mess. All right. Oopsie. That's a bit much. Okay. We have about 2 minutes left. If you're going to need drying time, just let me know because I'm going to need some drying time. I already know this. He's watching some cartoon version of Star Trek, I think. I have no idea. Trying to put this on over hot glue. Not the easiest thing I've ever done. All right, a little less than a minute left. So if you need more time, let me know. I'm going to go clean up my brush. Okay. Just a few seconds left. If you need more drying time, let me know. Have to be careful drying that because, heat tool, hot glue, not a good combination. And with Mod Podge, it's really hard to tell when it's dry because it's glossy. Okay, I think that's dry enough. Anybody else? A little dry time, absolutely. I will go put my napkins away. After I pick them all back up and put them in the box, because Harry decided that taking them out one by one was a good plan. You gotta love that cat, right? No, I don't. Take your time. Take your time. No rush. Just because I'm waiting. Kidding. I am kidding. Michelle just found a napkin in the cave. She's like, there's one around here someplace. Let me see. Where did I put those? And off she goes. I know because I've been an eyewitness to that. I've been on the phone with Michelle and she's like, wait a minute, I want to show you something. I'll go, okay. Because it's right here. And she'll turn around. It's not there. She'll go, hold on, I know where it is. Next thing I know, she's tearing her room apart looking for it. And then she gets sidetracked. Squirrel. And I love her. We have 3 pieces of napkin. That's it, just 3 pieces. This is probably still wet, Mod Podge. Nope, it's dry. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Let me see. a very busy weekend, I'm telling you. Okay, let's see. How you doing, Michelle? Michelle has stuck herself to her piece. All right, we're gonna pick the next prompt. Let's see. What are we on here? Number 5. Okay. So now it looks okay. It's all downhill from here. Next one. Number 44. Add stitching or stitch marks. If you want to take this to your sewing machine and sew on it, you be my guest. But the rest of us will probably just get out a marker and put some stitch lines on it, okay? We determined that that one was too small. The 05 is too thin. Let's see. So is the Sarasa. I need a marker to do this with. Okay, I got a pen. That'll work. Five minutes. You got about 4 minutes. As a matter of course, don't ever live with anybody who has a worse attitude than you. I just know for a fact that it does not work. Just saying. So, and I say this because I've lived with my daughter. And my granddaughter. God help us, everyone. We have about 2 minutes left. Remember, if you're going to need more time, just let me know. All right, you get about a minute to go. If you need more time, you just yell at me. Wait, lady. A big fat knot. I hate when that happens. All right, guys, just under a minute left. And that is time. Does anybody still need more time? I'm imagining that the big fat knot needs to be dried. Oh, she's ready. How you doing there, Michelle? Okay. All right. Anybody else need time? I don't see anybody screaming at me, so. Number 46. Doodle. Add a doodle. Please now doodle on your piece. Doodle. Of course. Doodle. That seems like a fairly normal thing to do. Let's do it. I'm not going over there and getting out my alcohol eggs to do this. I'm lazy. Then a minute and a half left. Okay, I've doodled. Okay. What else? Oh, just about 15 seconds left. Please let me know if you need more time. Ugh. Okay, I don't see anybody saying they need more time, so let's go ahead and move on. No, I don't want to go there. Really, I don't want to go to Temu. All right, number 24. 24 is strips of paper. Add strips of paper. Let me grab this real quick. If you want a copy of this, hold on, I put it on here so we would have it. Or not. Oh, you know what happened? I know what happened. I'll grab it. All right, so that is the link to my Google Drive. My Google Drive is where you will find the list. Oh, I should start the time. Add strips of paper, it says. I happen to keep a box of those around just for this purpose. That's not going to work. I think this is out of a book. Tearing it up. Yeah, it is from a book. It's from that book, the one that shall not be named. And we ain't talking the little wizards and witches here. We're talking about the Big Bang. Of course, I'm live. Why wouldn't you go live? I know, because they print it on this paper. See, like, here's a piece of it. They print it on this paper that's supposed to look old, but if you tear it, you actually see that it's just intentionally printed that way. It's actually quite new paper. Oh, no, we not talk about that book. No, we don't. No. I have PTSD from that book. Look at this. It's coming up right there. Glue down, you stupid piece of paper. I do. I have PTSD from that. I do. Possibly traumatic, seriously disturbed. I have PTSD. Yes. Can't have it. All right, got about a minute and a half left. If you're going to need more time, just say so. In the interim, I'm going to check my sugar. Ugh. I'm going to find a finger that's not coated in glue. Ow! Ousers! That hurt. Why do you do that? Oh. Eating cookies? Really? Come here. Anybody need more time? We're fine. I don't see anybody saying it. Anybody? Anybody? Yes. Actually, it's not sugar that affects you, it's carbs. Number 11. 11. Add a spray. So on top of everything else, let's spray some moisture on here, shall we? Now, this can be an ink spray. It can be a glimmer spray. Whatever it is. Just spray it on there. You don't have a spray? Hit it with your Distress Oxide. Spray it with some water. That's the same thing. Maybe take your Distress Oxide and spray it on a piece of plastic. And then spray it with some water and put it on. Whatever you want to do. Spray it with something. Just spray it with something, okay? I don't care if it's hairspray. Just spray it. Spray it. Spray it. Sherry, yeah, we can cover this mess up. I know, right? I'm not allowed to use colored sprays in the house, though, so put some sparkly spray on there because that's the only one I'm allowed to use in the house. Otherwise, I gotta go outside. And I don't want to go outside because I'm lazy. And the doggies are out there. And Ozzy's got a shy bladder. Yes, it may be a mess, but at least it's fair. You know? I'm not sitting here pulling the prompts going, use spray. Oh, look, I happen to have this perfect one right here that mixes with everything. You know? I have to get up and hunt stuff down. Too cold outside. Too cold. Too cold. Well, I used to be able to spray in the garage because I had my paint station was out there, but I don't have that anymore. Because we ended up having to shut my paint station down too. So I can't go out there and spray anymore because also I'm afraid if I spray it out there, it might get on something. So I don't spray out in the garage. So I have to go outside to do it. I barely am allowed to use paint in the house. It's not my fault. I didn't do nothing. I just got in trouble because we all got in trouble. He pulled his glasses down. He pulled the dad maneuver, looked at us. Yeah. Not allowed to do stuff now. And yet he wants me to stay out in this room with him. All right, let's take a look here. Let me grab these. Copy. Pasty. You know, I did too. Again, I used to be allowed to spray in the house. This is, if anybody's interested, this is a link to my glimmer spray video, and it's making glimmer spray using eyeshadow. So, we all have some somewhere. All right, you got about a minute and a half left, and then we'll move on to the next one. Please let it be. It's the last one. Hallelujah. Because this can't get any worse. Come on, add black. Come on, add black. Come on, add paint with a brayer. And you're lazy. Okay. I'm telling you, it's all I use. It just adds a little shine and shimmer to things. It's all I'm allowed to use in the house. Yeah. Yeah. It's like stripper herpes in a propellant. Jassy gave up. She's like, I'm done. All right, guys, we have one last prompt. Is everybody ready? Oh, he went back to the cave. That's impressive. All right, last one. How bad can it be? Foolish last words. Number 42. Oh, that's not bad. Alcohol ink or spray. Add some alcohol ink or an alcohol spray. If you don't have an ink, then add a spray. If you don't have a spray, then add an ink. If you don't have that, then take your distress ink and put it on there and spray it with some water. And that'll work. So if you take this, put it on there. And then you spray it with some water. It's supposed to do stuff. I've never seen it do jack. But they say it's supposed to do stuff. So let's take a look. I've added a bunch of pink ink. Pink ink. Doesn't really do a lot. Not impressed. Okay. Probably should have used waterproof marker when I did the marker thing. All right, that's it. That's the whole thing. If you would like, you can drop this into the group. We would love to see it. Reset. She has 10. I have 10. I did 10. All right, so there it is. That is the insanity that is mixed media. So if you want to, you can post yours in the group. We would love to see it. And you know, if it's a first time or second time that you're posting something with the group, please understand that we will have to approve it before it can actually show up in the group. But after you've been approved a couple of times, we generally just tend to pre-approve you. We've had some not so nice people try to post stuff in our group. Not nice. We don't like that. Poopy people. Bad stuff. Okay. Let's see. All right. All right, so let's see what we got going on. So here's what we got. Tomorrow, I'm going to pick up the consignment. And then tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be having the sale for the month. It's a small sale. Don't worry about it. Beginner's Project, One Sheet Wonder on Monday. Tuesday, I'm going to get into getting started, getting everything kind of pulled apart and reorganized and try to get it into the right boxes. That should take me through the end of the week. We will still have our art therapy craft with me and mixed media next week, but there is no game tomorrow. No game. It's the first Sunday of the month of the year, and we're not having a game. Yeah. We elite. We delete stuff. I go in there all the time and I take out stuff, and it's stuff that Arlene's put in, because it's like old live announcements and stuff. And it always goes, do you want to ban Arlene? I'm like, no. We just go in periodically and clean it up. But yeah, you're not supposed to put any sales in there. That's kind of the one thing we ask, that you don't put any sales in. And, anything that's rude or nasty. So pick up the consignment in the morning. When I get it all back here, then I'll go ahead and set up for the sale, for the live sale. We'll do the live sale tomorrow. Let's see. Let me look real quick. I don't think it's that much. Drive. It's only 42 items. So it's a small one. Shouldn't take more than like an hour and 15 minutes or so. Also, over in the group, I posted the link to the Scrimpin' Mommy Facebook group. That is where you go to pick up the digital for this week. It's Pank. You go in and you go into their, I think it's files. You go in their files section and you'll see them all listed. But if you just click on the little spyglass, little eyeglass thing that's next to the line there, it'll automatically, if you just put in butterfly, it'll automatically bring it up, because it's what we're looking for, is some butterflies. And they're watercolor butterflies, and they're kind of cute. They are pink, but they're kind of cute. And yeah, we goof off in the sales quite a bit. And I give stuff away for free, to people who are buyers. What else? And that is everything. All right. And as a matter of fact, as soon as we're done tonight, as soon as this is over, I'm going to be sending out the pre-sale list to my Patreons so that they can, see that. And yeah, they're Flutterby's. They're Flutterby's. We're getting some Flutterby. But that's it, guys. That's all I have. So if you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit the button. What the heck? Come on. You've been hanging out this long? We haven't chased you away? You belong here. Push that button. Let's see. And hit all notifications too. Check out the community tab. Tells you everything I got going on. There's the list over at the Facebook group. There's links right now in the chat box, as well as in the description for my Patreon, my Ko-Fi. You can go over there and pick up a free digital if you'd like. There's a couple out there. There is a brand new digital posted in my Patreon for Patreons only, if they would like to get that. If you're having a problem getting it, let me know. And I'll go in and check the settings, because it's so confusing. But I can fix it. No matter what, I can fix it. But that's it. That's all I got. So, till I see you again, stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye. Bye-bye now. See ya.